What's going on, Canes fans? We are back with another RNG recruit breakdown. This time we have got with us a special guest, 2024 JUCO cornerback Demetrius Freeney from the College of San Mateo in California. Demetrius, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Man, thanks for taking the time to jump on here and, like I said, let Canes fans get a little more familiar with you.
Yes, sir. No problem.
I always like to start off with, just what's your current height and weight?
6 foot, 190.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had your wingspan measurement?
Yes, I believe it was 73. 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you any timed runs?
Time runs. Yeah. The 100 meter, I ran a 10.9. 200, I ran a 21.9. I haven't ran a 40 in a while, but I ran a 44 last time I ran a 40.
When you ran the 100, were you at 190 pounds?
Yes, I was right about. I might have been a little less. I might have been like 185.
Okay, yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all, man. That weight, not bad at all. So, are you working with any trainers or anything this off season? Or
Not really. Just been working with my DB coach.
yeah,
Really, yeah. Going over film, doing footwork stuff, press stuff,
mm-hmm.
things like that.
Any focus in the weight room? Kind of want to add strength to kind of take your game to the next level.
Oh yeah, for sure. My main goal was to at least get to 190, and then like 11% body fat.
Yeah,
So yeah, I reached that goal. So yeah, for sure.
yeah, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
So you talked about footwork drills and all that kind of stuff. I'm big on that, especially for DBs.
Oh
How
yeah.
what do you do for footwork drills, and how do you keep your hips fluid?
Um, repetition really. We do like W drills, turning open drills, small things like that. But we do the small things repetitive, so they become natural. Really.
What do you feel your biggest strengths are on the field?
I'm great in press.
Yeah.
I'm pretty long, so I do a great job at getting my hands on early, and then also can run with anybody. I have great speed, very confident in my speed, and very confident in my technique. So press for sure. Uh, Zone, great at seeing concepts, and yeah.
I saw that on your film actually, where you're able to basically kind of come in and out of playing physical and finesse at the same time whenever needed, and
Oh yeah,
there's definitely value in that, no doubt about it.
for sure. Thank you.
So, as far as technique goes, what have you been focusing on this off season? Where you kind of like to improve your game a little bit more.
Um, Getting hands on early.
Yeah.
This is like my first year really playing the position. I
Okay.
originally played quarterback, so
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, getting my hands on early. I was really just soft pressing in the beginning, just running with everybody because I have great speed, but just learning that I don't have to make every route a track meet when I can just get my hands on early.
Man, I mean seriously, very very impressive for you just switching over, just recently from
Yeah,
quarterback to that position. That's you're doing a great job, man. Seriously.
thank you.
So since you're making this transition and stuff, what have you learned, and what do you feel makes an elite cornerback?
Confidence is huge, patience, and then technique. So, playing the position, quarterback, you got to be confident. So that's something that I carry over to that side, and patience. Really, you can never panic. That's another characteristic I took over from the quarterback position. So
It,
you just
it,
small things like that. Yeah,
mentally and physically,
yeah,
seriously, both are up there about
for
the same.
sure.
So, what's your favorite drill in practice?
Uh, Favorite drill in practice, maybe like our press warm up. We're getting our feet ready,
Mm-hmm.
just getting ready for press. That's pretty much what it is.
I got you. Do a 180 then. What's the toughest drill?
Toughest drill. Nothing's really tough. It's just when you get tired, it becomes hard on your
Oh yeah.
mental.
Yep.
So that's what I say is the hardest part about practice. But it makes the game so much easier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get that broken down in practice,
Mm-hmm.
it's huge, man. It's huge. And actually, speaking of kind of game day stuff and everything,
Yes.
kind of curious, what gets you most excited on game day?
Music. I listen to a lot of
Pregame
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, pregame jams and just seeing myself making plays. I do like a mental walk with my headphones on and just seeing myself make plays. Really, that's what really gets me going.
I like that. I like that idea, man.
Yeah,
Basically get in the zone,
for
pretty
sure,
much, right?
for sure.
So talking about a little bit of game time there, I want to switch over to game film. It's game week.
Yeah,
It's time to study. What are some of the first things that you're looking for with the wide receiver you're going to predominantly be covering that you
yes.
can take advantage of early?
Uh, Weaknesses are like cues, things that he's do to give away what he's doing in a specific formation or what he's doing at the top of his route. His body language. How is he coming to the line of scrimmage to let me know if it's a run or pass? Where he's lined up on the field. You know,
Yep. Yep.
things to give away. That giveaways a lot. It gives away a lot.
Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I did basketball and I also ran track.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Are you still continuing to do those?
Nah. I was
Focusing.
about to do track and then it just didn't work out.
You just focus on football now?
Yeah.
Got you. I got you. So, who? I mean, if you have a favorite player or favorite players, guys you like
Yeah.
to look up to, kind of take some of their game and try to add it to your game.
Oh yeah. I watch a lot. I watch a lot of J.C. Horn and Jalen Ramsey.
Man, two of the best right there. I mean,
Oh
you
yeah.
can't go wrong with that. So, if you had to describe your game to somebody who has never seen your film, how would you describe your game to them?
Um, I would say unique and a lot of playmaking. Cause yeah, that's what I am. I'm a playmaker. I feel like a lot of guys bring a lot of different stuff to the table, but you know what
Yeah.
I mean. My main objective is to get the ball back. Just
Bro,
being on the offensive side. You know, I miss being in the end zone, so that's something that I try to go after.
yeah. That'll keep you hungry right there.
Yeah.
So by playing, you're playing JUCO ball. By playing JUCO, how do you feel that it's going to benefit you when it's time to go to the FBS level?
Experience. I feel like we coming from the College of San Mateo, we had one of the toughest schedules. So
Okay.
everybody in there was not everybody, but majority of the people in there is going to play D1 ball. So I've got the luxury to kind of play the closest to what it'll be. So I feel like the transition wouldn't be so hard, but of course, it's a different level. So, but I feel like it prepared me well.
See, I was just going to actually ask you, JUCO is really competitive with everybody
Yeah,
trying to get exposure, everyone trying to make plays, trying to get
yeah,
seen and stuff like that.
yeah.
Is that a pressure that you felt when you got there?
No, not at all.
You just felt good walking right in?
Yeah, yeah. It
That's
was
that confidence.
it was a little pressure because of the position change, but
Yes.
yeah, a few games in, it was second nature. So it was really easy. My coaches did a great job at like getting me into the defensive scheme, and once I got confident in that, I was just flying around.
With lots of guys in JUCO playing with chips on their shoulder and stuff like that, do you
Yeah.
find that it's a pretty physical atmosphere in most games?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's been plenty in games when there's been like that.
When did you decide that San Mateo was the school for you? good development, coaching, relationships? What was it?
A mixture of everything you just said. It was the coaching. Coaching was great. Relationships. I had friends on the team, and then they recruited me really hard. So the staff is genuine. The whole staff. They recruited me on both sides of the ball. So I had the luxury to choose my position and going in. So yeah, I just liked it. The campus looked beautiful. It don't look like too many JUCOs that I've seen. So it really kind of stood out.
You know, you actually you had a chance to visit Miami recently, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about it. What was that experience like? When you got there, what'd you go through? What were your highlights, and how'd you feel about it?
It was great. It was actually learned something throughout the trip. I learned that Miami isn't the University of Miami isn't actually in Miami. So
Yeah.
that was great. The staff wonderful. Cristobal is a great guy. Adai, uh, Mike Rump, a bunch of guys. So those guys have a great relationship with my head staff. So it's just what I mean. It was a great time.
Was there anything that stood out? Did you get to see like the football facilities, all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
Anything that stood out to you?
Uh, what I've learned is that like at the Power Five level, everybody has great facilities and
Yeah,
everything. But like I said, it was the staff that really stood out to me.
I like that. I like that. I like to hear that.
So,
Cristobal, and it was a little while back, but he said that he wants young players and players coming into the program to get their chances, earn their snaps and get on the field. And he's all about it basically. It's kind of
okay.
I don't know if you call it a youth movement, but he's definitely ready to let guys compete and battle and earn their spot. Is
Okay.
that something that's important to you when you're considering making that jump to FBS?
For sure, especially coming from my situation, my time is kind of limited. I also, yeah, I have 4 years to play three, so of course that's a big thing for me because I want to get on the field right away.
Besides Miami, who else has really been showing you some love?
A bunch of schools, just going from like the schools that I visited, Colorado, Oklahoma, Houston, yeah,
Those are the visits you're
Indiana,
doing so far.
yeah, Indiana as well. So
Well, you went to Indiana as well.
yes,
Okay, okay. Well, man, this is a chance here where I like to give players a chance to show a little bit of love to people who have helped them out along the way. Shout out, coaches, trainers, family. Just shout out anybody and show them some love. Anybody who's helped you on and off the field develop as a young man.
my mom and dad, of course, senior, Demetrius Freeney senior, Letitia, Coach T, my head coach. Where I'm at right now, College of San Mateo, Coach OG, my DB coach, Coach Boom, my head coach from San Leandro, Coach K, which is our OC at San Leandro. Um, all my youth football coaches, uh, my grandparents, everybody. They're the reason why I'm the man I am today, and I know they're very proud of me. So
That's great,
that's
man.
really it.
That's great, man. What's next for you in regards to football? What do you got coming up next in your life in regards to that sport?
I plan on committing soon. I believe tomorrow. So
Really?
not tomorrow. Yeah, sometime before Friday. So
Okay. Okay. So it's coming
uh,
soon, man. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, making that decision and making the transition into the to that D1 level.
Man, I
Is
seen your
soon.
film, bro. I mean,
Oh
you're
yeah.
there. You're ready, bro. I mean, it's
Yes
it's
sir.
it's, it's that mixture of size and athleticism.
Yes sir.
It's not always seen. So I mean, dude, that film speaks for itself, no doubt about it.
Thank you. Thank
No problem. No problem, man. No problem. So go ahead and plug your social media accounts. Let fans know where they can find you at.
you. Instagram. It's Demetrius dot F3, and then my Twitter is underscore no limit meets. I wish I could change that, but yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I got one last question for you. It's a question that I ask every single player, every recruit that I've ever brought onto this show before.
Okay.
Why do you love the game of football? Where do you get that passion to go out there and compete at that highest level on a weekly basis?
So I grew up in a big family. So that's all that I saw growing up was football really. I kind of branched off to basketball in the beginning, but yeah, football just always had my heart. My dad played it growing up, uncles, cousins, whatever it is, you name it. So I was just always around it. So I gravitated towards it, and it gave me like a purpose, you know
Yeah,
what I mean. So that's why.
man, it's a great ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's a great ticket, especially when it's utilized properly. That's for sure.
For sure.
Well, Demetrius, man, I just want to thank you for taking the time to jump on here. Like I said, Canes fans get a little more familiar with you. Like you
Yeah.
said, you're going to be making your announcement here real soon. So, man, I mean, fans got to be keeping an eye out for that. You already know I'm keeping an eye out for that. So,
Oh yeah.
man, best of luck with all of that, with your decision and everything, man, and just best of luck with everything going forward, man. Seriously,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll catch up with you soon, and we'll stay in contact, and
Okay. That
see how
sounds
things go for you in the future and stuff like that. No doubt.
okay. That sounds great.
All right, Demetrius, you have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, guys, that was 2024 JUCO cornerback Demetrius Freeney out of the College of San Mateo in California, the number 2 ranked JUCO cornerback on 24/7 Sports. Um, it's 6'1", 190 now. He's saying. Last I saw him listed at 180, and he was playing with a physical presence at 190. If he's still retaining that athleticism, he's gonna be a problem, and I think whoever gets him in college is gonna be very 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 happy they got him. Well, guys, thank you for joining us for another RNG recruit breakdown here. Um, we'll be coming back with more here soon. As always, stay tuned. It's all about the U.